You change the energy just by walking in. Not the noise level, something underneath that. The room recalibrated without knowing it did. You change the energy just by walking in. I notice it every time now, I can't stop. The specific shift that happens at your entrance. People don't look up necessarily, but something adjusts at a frequency below looking. I've been in rooms my whole life without noticing. The room has a thing with its own climate. You made me notice it by changing it every single time you walk through a door. You change the energy just by walking in. Not the noise level, something underneath that. The room recalibrated without knowing it did. You change the energy just by walking in. I started arriving early to feel the before, the room before you, so I can measure the after. The differential is consistent and significant, and I am the only instrument recording it. I've been in rooms my whole life without noticing. The room has a thing with its own climate. You made me notice it by changing it every single time you walk through a door. You change the energy just by walking in. Not the noise level, something underneath that. The room recalibrated without knowing it did. You change the energy just by walking in. The only instrument recording it is the most honest description of what I am in any room you're about to enter. A calibrated device, positioned early, measuring the before, so the after has a baseline to be measured against, which gives the shift a number that I keep in the same place. I keep everything else about you, which is everywhere and nowhere, specific and everywhere. You change the energy just by walking in. Not the noise level, something underneath that. The room recalibrated without knowing it did. You change the energy just by walking in. Change the energy. approximately 40 things in any given hour of an average day. 39 of them get processed in order. One of them gets processed before the order. I've tried to examine the mechanisms, but specific thing that makes the sort happen. It's not conscious, it's below conscious. It's the phone, and then immediately yours. Check your name first in every notification. Before the news, before the work, before my own. The screen lights up and I sort by relevance. Check your name first in every notification. Relevance is the word I chose carefully. It has professional connotations that help. It suggests a rational prioritization that I am happy to let stand unchallenged. I've tried to examine the mechanisms, but specific thing that makes the sort happen. It's not conscious, it's below conscious. It's the phone, and then immediately yours. Check your name first in every notification. Before the news, before the work, before my own. The screen lights up and I sort by relevance. Check your name first in every notification. Happy to let stand unchallenged is the posture I've adopted regarding the relevance framing, which holds up in the sense that nothing challenges it. Because I haven't told anyone about the sort order, or the mechanism, or the below conscious thing that puts your name at the top of a list that starts with the screen lighting up and ends with everything else being processed after yours, which is always, whether or not you've sent anything, whether the notification is yours or not. The check happens, yours first, then the world in whatever order. The world arrives in after you. Check your name first in every notification. Before the news, before the work, before my own. The screen lights up and I sort by relevance. Check your name first in every notification. Yours first, every notification. Relevance. The last thing you touched is still where you left it, on the counter at the angle. You set it down. I've worked around it for 11 days. Precisely. The last thing you touched is still where you left it. It's not precious, just a thing you handled. Set it down mid-conversation, kept talking, didn't pick it up when you left. Didn't notice, I noticed, and I haven't touched it since. Working around something on a counter requires a daily commitment to the working around. Every morning I move everything adjacent and leave the one thing exactly as it landed. The last thing you touched is still where you left it, on the counter at the angle. You set it down. I worked around it for 11 days. Precisely. The last thing you touched is precise now. The circle of clean counter around the object must look from outside like a deliberate installation, which it is technically, which I don't mention. Working around something on a counter requires a daily commitment to the working around. Every morning I move everything adjacent and leave the one thing exactly as it landed. The last thing you touched is still where you left it, on the counter at the angle. You set it down. I've looked around it for 11 days precisely. The last thing you touched is still where you left it. A deliberate installation is not what I call it out loud, but it functions as one, the object at the center, everything else orbiting it. The circle of clean counter like a frame around the last place your hand was before you left. Mid-conversation without the conversation being finished, and the object holding the angle you set it at on its way to somewhere. The conversation was going before it stopped and you left, and I've been working around it for 11 days, waiting for the conversation to resume at the exact angle you left it at. The last thing you touched is still where you left it, on the counter at the angle. You set it down. I've looked around it for 11 days precisely. The last thing you touched is still where you left it. Still where you left it. The angle, 11 days. You sit with hard things most people don't. Don't solve them, don't deflect, don't fill the space. Just stay in the difficulty without flinching. You sit with hard things most people don't. I told you something heavy on a Thursday, the kind of thing that clears a room in stages. You didn't clear, didn't redirect the subject, sat with it the way someone sits with weather. Most people have a move when things get heavy, the pivot, the solution, the silver lining. You have no move like that, you just remain present in the weight of it beside me. You sit with hard things most people don't. Don't solve them, don't deflect, don't fill the space. Just stay in the difficulty without flinching. You sit with hard things most people don't. We sat in it for an hour. nothing useful, which was exactly useful, is the most precise thing I know about what happened on that Thursday, and about you specifically. The absence of the pivot, the solution, the silver lining, left a space that was just the thing. And you and me in an hour, but didn't ask for anything it couldn't have, and got everything it needed from one person who knows how to sit with hard things without needing them to be anything else. You sit with hard things. Most people don't solve them, don't deflect, don't fill the space. Just stay in the difficulty without flinching. You sit with hard things. Most people don't.
So sit with hard things.
Most people don't stay. Your glasses in my cabinet, top shelf. Didn't come with the set, stays with the set. I rearranged everything else around it. Your glasses in my cabinet, top shelf. You brought it once for something, left it after. Said it was fine, just put it anywhere. I put it on the top shelf where I put things that I wanna see every time I open the cabinet. Top shelf visibility is a curatorial decision I make every time I rearrange the glassware. Everything else rotates based on practicality. Your glass stays top shelf based on different criteria. Your glasses in my cabinet, top shelf. It didn't come with the set, stays with the set. I rearranged everything else around it. Your glasses in my cabinet, top shelf. It doesn't match the set in any technical sense. Different weight, different shape, different origin. The set has adjusted to accommodate it, which is what sets do when something insists on staying. Top shelf visibility is a curatorial decision I make every time I rearrange the glassware. Everything else rotates based on practicality. Your glass stays top shelf based on different criteria. Your glasses in my cabinet, top shelf. It didn't come with the set, stays with the set. I rearranged everything else around it. Your glasses in my cabinet, top shelf. Different criteria is as specific as I'll get about why the top shelf, about why the set adjusted, about why I rearranged everything else around one glass that didn't come with anything and stayed without being asked to stay, and fits now in the way that things fit when the space around them has been shaped to receive them. which is what I did with the cabinet, and possibly with other things that also adjusted to accommodate something that insisted on staying based on different criteria than the set. Your glasses in my top shelf. Top shelf. It didn't come with the set. Stays with the set. I rearranged everything else around it. Your glasses in my cabinet. Top shelf. Top shelf. Top shelf. Stays with the set. Different criteria. In the car after, neither of us spoke. Engine running, city moving past the glass. The kind of quiet you only get with someone. In the car after, neither of us spoke. We've been somewhere, left at the same time, ended up in the same car. By some logic I drove and you sat with the window slightly down, and the city did what cities do at night. There was no specific we were going, just the direction away from where we'd been. Car as a container for the in-between, before the destination ends the in-between. In the car after, neither of us spoke. Engine running, city moving past the glass. The kind of quiet you only get with someone. In the car after, neither of us spoke. At some point you put music on at low volume, something that didn't ask for our attention. We listened to it without discussing it. The city moved and neither of us ended this. There was no specific we were going, just the direction away from where we'd been. Car as a container for the in-between, before the destination ends the in-between. In the car after, neither of us spoke. Engine running, city moving past the glass. The kind of quiet you only get with someone. In the car after, neither of us spoke. Before the destination ends the in-between is why neither of us named a destination, the city at night, through glass, with music that didn't ask for attention, and the engine and the window slightly down, and the quiet that you only get with someone you don't need to perform for in a car, going nowhere specific, at a speed that kept the in-between going for 40 minutes before I stopped outside yours. And neither of us made the first move to end it for another 20, which was the best part of the whole night. In the car after, neither of us spoke. Engine running, city moving past the glass. The kind of quiet you only get with someone. every time you asked. The book has been finished since the 3rd week of March. I lied about the book, I finished it in March. You recommended it with genuine enthusiasm. Said it was the one that rearranged something. I read it in 4 days, which is fast for me, and have been Chapter 9 since the 4th day. Chapter 9 is a useful holding position, far enough in to seem engaged and progressing, not so far that finishing becomes imminent. I've been in Chapter 9 for 6 weeks now. I lied about the book, I finished it in March. Told you Chapter 9 every time you asked. The book has been finished since the 3rd week of March. I lied about the book, I finished it in March. You ask about it because you care about the book, and whether it did to me what it did to you, which it did, which I know, which I haven't said, because saying it means the book conversation ends. Chapter 9 is a useful holding position, far enough in to seem engaged and progressing, not so far that finishing becomes imminent. I've been in Chapter 9 for 6 weeks now. I lied about the book, I finished it in March. Told you Chapter 9 every time you asked. The book has been finished since the 3rd week of March. I lied about the book, I finished it in March. Saying it means the book conversation ends is the whole reason for the lie. Not a big lie, a Chapter 9 lie that has kept a conversation going for 6 weeks. That would have lasted one conversation if I'd said, yes, it did to me what it did to you, which would have been the truest thing I've said about it, and would have ended the reason you ask. And I needed the reason you ask more than I needed to tell the truth about Chapter 9, which I passed in the 3rd week of March, and have been sitting behind ever since, like a door I'm not ready to open. I lied about the book, I finished it in March. Told you Chapter 9 every time you asked. The book has been finished since the 3rd week of March. I lied about the book, I finished it in March. Finished it in March. Chapter 9, not ready. I know how this ends, and I'm here anyway. Full information, eyes open, chose this. But knowing doesn't change the being here. I know how this ends, and I'm here anyway. I've run the scenarios, I'm not naive. I know the variables, the likely outcomes. I know the way that things like this resolve, and I'm here in the full knowledge of that. Most choices are made with incomplete data, the comfort of not knowing what comes next. I made this one with the complete data set, and arrived at the same place the naive arrive. I know how this ends, and I'm here anyway, full information. Eyes open, chose this. Knowing doesn't change the being here. I know how this ends, and I'm here anyway. There's a specific kind of courage in the knowing that doesn't get recognized as courage usually, because it looks from outside like not thinking, when it's the opposite of not thinking entirely. Most choices are made with incomplete data, the comfort opposite of not thinking entirely is what I'm doing. In every room you change the energy of, in every car after. With every chapter 9, I'm sitting behind, with the glass on the top shelf and the counter around the